What's going on, boys? It's Clements back on the mic, and today I wanted to talk and discuss and speak on my first initial impressions on Call of Duty Vanguard. It's been out for a couple of days now, and I've been playing it well, I did play it kind of early, so I guess I've been playing it for about 2.5 days, and my first impressions on the game are actually pretty good. Overall, my impressions are pretty good. I'm pretty sure this is the best COD we've had in quite a while, but I could also just be saying that because we have had an entire year of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold Sore, so I don't really know where to begin with this, but basically, if Warzone's engine upgrade on December 3rd allows Warzone to feel and play exactly like this, it's going to be a fantastic time to be on consoles, because Vanguard feels and plays like Warzone does on PC. So the movement is much smoother, and the gameplay, and if it doesn't feel like this when the update comes to Warzone, the huge Pacific update, the engine upgrade, if it doesn't feel exactly like this with Vanguard, I'm going to be massively disappointed. So obviously Vanguard has inherited a lot of features and core gameplay mechanics from Modern Warfare 2019, and a lot of you guys on the channel will know that I'm a massive fan of Modern Warfare 2019. I think it was a solid game, really good. I know it's controversial, but I really did enjoy Modern Warfare. And Vanguard feels like a more polished version of Modern Warfare, and I love that, I love it. Of course there's things I could see myself complaining about, but I've got to ask myself and think, is it worth me complaining about these things? But yeah, 2019, Modern Warfare 2019 was a bomb, absolute shed load of fun for me. The best Call of Duty I've played in a long time. And like I said, I know it's quite controversial, but I loved it. I think that I loved it even more because of all the movement and all the fundamentals and all that inherited over to Battle Royale, which is Warzone, obviously. And I love Warzone more than anything. I love it more than 6v6. It's what got me into Battle Royale the most. I mean, I played games like PUBG and even a bit of Fortnite, but I was always a COD guy, and for COD to design its own Battle Royale was just brilliant, and it was definitely my kind of calling. And that's what Vanguard really is. It's a game that runs on the same engine as Modern Warfare, and it's inherited most of its gameplay mechanics from that game and just sort of ironed them out with new features as well, like Field of View slider on console, for example, which is a massive thing, which is of course what Modern Warfare was missing at the time of its prime, and Warzone is still currently missing, on consoles at least. Like I've said in other videos, I would place money on Warzone getting a Field of View slider with the Pacific update. No reason at all for it not to come. If it runs on the same engine as Vanguard, I can almost guarantee it definitely will come to console. Field of View slider will come to console in Warzone, and if it doesn't come, I'll shoot myself because I'm that confident it'll come. So in conclusion, Vanguard, I've had a load of fun playing it for the past few days. I've been playing it with a mate of mine, Brandon, and he's even said to me that it's the best Call of Duty he's played since Black Ops 2. That speaks fucking mountains, because obviously COD hasn't been the same since Black Ops 2, well, since them older CODs anyway. The last COD I think we had was Call of Duty Ghosts. That's another controversial thing. I enjoyed Call of Duty Ghosts. I played it with a couple of my friends back in high school at the time, and I liked Call of Duty Ghosts. It was a good game. It was slightly different. The campaign was amazing. That cliffhanger at the end killed me, and it's still killing me to this day. Call of Duty Ghosts was a good game. The last time I probably had this much fun on a Call of Duty, however, was probably Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was a tremendous game. The only one thing about Black Ops 3 that sucked dick was the supply drops, unfortunately, the supply drop system, but thank God they've got away with that now. A lot of people would argue that the supply drop system was actually better than the bundles we have today, because in theory it would cost less if you were lucky enough to get the items that you wanted, but then again, you're not guaranteed the items that you're paying for, that you think you're going to pay for. So at least now you know what you get your buy-in, but then again, it is a little bit more pricey in theory. But at the end of the day, I think this is the system we have now for microtransactions and other monetized games, Call of Duty, is much better than supply drops. But yeah, anyway, that's a different topic, a completely different video to be made. But anyway, Vanguard, brilliant game. I knew it would be for me personally, at least, because like I've said, I love Modern Warfare 2019, and it runs on the same engine, a lot of gameplay mechanics inherited over. So yeah, when I heard that we were going to be a tactical sprint in the game, I was so gassed for it, honestly. So yeah, I think it's going to be a brilliant year for COD, not a mess like Cold War was at launch, and still is. Cold War is in the bin for me, it's dead. Once they sort zombies out for Vanguard, I'm going to uninstall Cold War. The only reason why now I still have Cold War installed is because the only reason I'm going to play that game is because of the zombies, because obviously the zombies is more polished, it's got more content. Vanguard Zombies it's only got one map, unfortunately, and not only that, it's not even a round based map, so that kind of sucks. If you didn't know already, we don't actually currently have a round-based map in Vanguard Zombies, and most people are complaining about it and complaining to the devs, and understandably as well. I completely get it. I'm also quite shocked that I thought this was an absolutely fine thing to do, but it's almost like a downgraded version of Outbreak with all the objectives you have to complete that are all very similar to Outbreak objectives in Cold War, but just in a very smaller space and with probably even less content. We don't even have wonder weapons in the game. Oh, right, hear this, right? There's no Pack-a-Punch camo. There's no Pack-a-Punch camo. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Okay, hear me out. I am good about the Pack-a-Punch camo because these are basic fundamentals. These are basic things that should be in the game. But hear me out, okay? I am not too gutted about this right now. As of right now. And I'll tell you why. Even though a lot of people could argue, including myself, that this is a huge downgrade from Black Ops Cold War Zombies, I don't think that it's bad. And listen, if they were to add a round-based version of this map, or even a new map that's entirely round-based, I would be fine with that, and I can go for the rest of this pre-season for Vanguard with just this one map. It's not a big deal. It's in no way a bad experience for Zombies. It's actually still pretty fun, and I have high hopes that Treyarch and Sledgehammer know what they are doing. This is the most content we've ever gotten in a Call of Duty. Well, in multiplayer side of things anyway, but this is the most content we've ever got in a Call of Duty before in a long time, and the only thing that's missing really is a round-based Zombies map. And not to mention, Treyarch got told pretty late that they were doing this year's Zombies, so in such a short notice, in such a short period of time, I'd say they've done a great job. And if they don't add a round-based map with the new season, then I'll be very shocked. Okay, that's when I will start worrying. But I have full faith in Treyarch, I really do. I have full faith that Treyarch know what they're doing, and Vanguard is still really good and a ton of fun. But you guys make your own mind up. Play it, guys, make your own mind up. I really don't mind it whatsoever. I loved Outbreak, and it's inherited a lot from the mode. So to me, this is still great. Would a round-based map be greater? Probably. But like I've said, I think they may have something up the sleeve. We've just got to wait till Season 1 comes along. And if they don't add one with Season 1, I will then start panicking and thinking, what the fuck are they doing with Zombies this year? Because if they don't bring out a round-based map pretty soon, this is probably going to be the worst year for Zombies. Okay, but in terms of multiplayer, at least so far, and the campaign, I played half the campaign, and the campaign's pretty solid. It's more cinematic than gameplay, unfortunately, but it's still a great story. But the multiplayer side of things, outstanding. I love it. Everything about it, it's really good. The maps aren't the best, okay? We're still waiting for shipment to come out. That's around the corner. The maps aren't the best, but the gameplay, the fundamentals, it's really fun. It's really fun. The only issue with multiplayer I have right now is, well, there's a few bugs and stuff here and there, but I mean, it's just come out, okay, there's going to be a few glitches. It's a lot better than the beta was, okay, there was so many texture glitches and stuff like that in the beta. The only issue with the multiplayer really that's kind of affecting the fun of the game is the meta. The meta is really, really bad. The only two guns that are actually really valuable and worth using are the STG assault rifle and the MP40 SMG. Those are the only two guns you will see people running around and using. Okay, so even though there are quite a few guns in the game, there's only two that are worth using at the minute. So until they fix that and fix the meta, it will be a really solid game. I think once they sort out weapon balancing, it will be a really fun experience. I mean, it already is, but it'll be even more. So yeah, all around, I'm really happy with Vanguard this year, at least so far. I think it's going to be a good year for Call of Duty, I really do. They just need to sort out Zombies, sort out the weapon balancing, and once Vanguard integrates into Warzone, Warzone is going to be absolute. I'm so excited, honestly, but the only one thing I'm worrying about is the fact that if they do this engine upgrade and it's not up to the standards or the bar that I'm setting for myself, I'm kind of setting myself up for disappointment, I guess, because I mean, I don't know, they might surprise me, but if Warzone doesn't feel like Vanguard does with the whole, I mean, slide cancelling feels so much smoother. It's honestly how Warzone plays on PC. It's just really good. So if it doesn't feel like this with the new update, the Pacific update on December 3rd for Warzone, I'm going to be massively disappointed for Warzone. However, I'm still going to be happy that we're going to have a massive integration again, and it's just going to be a whole new honeymoon phase, because I didn't have a honeymoon phase last year from Cold War. Cold War reeks. That game is in the bin. It's dead to me. So yeah, I had a honeymoon phase with Modern Warfare, and I've got one now with Vanguard, honestly. I've fallen in love with the game again. So yeah, I'm really happy that I'm going to be able to enjoy a 6v6 experience once again for another year. I didn't get that last year because Cold War I just refused to play. I absolutely despised that game. I just refused to play it. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. It's kind of a longer video than usual. I just wanted to get my basic initial thoughts out, document it, and let you guys know what I think about the game. I haven't uploaded in 2 days. Sorry about that, but I've just been kind of, you know, mental health break, just enjoying Vanguard for what it is, trying to get my gatherings together for the game, and I'm enjoying it so far, and I wanted to make a video for you guys, just letting you guys know that Vanguard to me is worth buying. I think it's a really good game. So yeah, before I start rambling on again, I'm sorry, we're at 10 minutes now. That's all I've got for you guys today. If you did enjoy, smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I've been Clements, you've been absolutely amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and take care.